Hello, my name is Emily Smith, and I am here today to talk about depression, which is a problem that college students face. In a 2019 report in Frontiers in Physiology by Jaylene et al., describes that depression affects college students at an alarming rate, though it is a treatable condition. The Journal of American Health reports an increase in the prevalence and severity of mental health problems in the last 20 years among college students. In fact, recent statistics from a U.S. survey of 33,512 students across 51 universities reported that in the last 12 months, 60.8% of students felt overwhelming anxiety and 38.2% felt so depressed that it was difficult to function. Stress is prevalent in U.S. college campuses, and it's consequential for student health and academic success. That is the challenge that you and I may face through the college experience, and why I've chosen to research the facts on depression among college students. The argument I will make in the next few minutes is depression is a problem college students face. And my three supporting facts to the points to this argument are: 1, students must learn to adapt to living on their own. 2, students must learn to manage their course workload. And 3, students must learn to balance conflicting social and academic demands. Now that I've laid out my argument, depression is a problem that college students face, and I've previewed what we'll cover. Let me start with my first point. College students must adapt to living on their own. In a 2016 issue of the Journal of Academic College Health, Barton and Hirsch state that one possible explanation for the mental health challenges may be significant changes in the expectations of the home environment to the college environment. David Laster wrote in a 2014 issue of Psychological Reports Sociology Issues in Psychology that found students living on campus were more likely to be depressed than students living with their parents or off campus. Following my first main point, let's see how college students must learn to manage their course workload. In a 2020 issue of the Journal of College Student Psychotherapy, Barker and Renaud report that within individuals, depressive symptoms fluctuate across the academic year and co-vary with demands and perceived stresses associated with those demands. Students unable to manage stress of managing their course workload are significantly more likely to be affected by panic attacks, anxiety, and depression, according to a 2019 issue in the Journal of American College Health by User and Gilsevich. Next, now that we've seen how students must learn to manage their course workload, let's consider how students must also learn to balance conflicting social and academic demands. Weekly alcohol consumption becomes a normative behavior in the college experience, and the increased rates of hazardous drinking among students results in negative consequences, according to a 2018 issue of Substance Abuse and Misuse. The Journal of American College Health reported in 2018 that years of the typical college career, 18 to 24, are characterized not only by the widespread alcohol consumption, but also the first onset of a lifetime of mental health issues. As I conclude, let me review my three main points. First, college students must adapt to independent living. Second, college students must learn to manage their course workload. And third, college students must learn to balance conflicting social and academic demands. All of these points support, I believe, and prove my argument that depression is a problem that college students face. In my introduction, I referred to the fact that depression is a serious but treatable health issue that affects college students at an alarming rate. That's certainly an important consideration in answering the question, am I ready for college? I'd like to leave you with a story that looks at the big picture. In a 2019 November issue of Cosmopolitan magazine, Maggie Bullock interviewed a young girl named Makai, who had experienced debilitating depression her freshman year. She had moved to New York from Southern California, And as the year began, she found herself among very new friends in a new social experience and struggling to adapt to her new environment. Not wanting to drop her cool girl facade, she isolated in her dorm room and began cutting herself. Her grades and her attendance dropped, and she knew that she needed help. She reached out to a university counselor and began regular sessions. This helped her open up about her experiences and build healthy coping skills, which helped her turn things around academically and socially. Now, a senior, Makai has a 4.0 GPA, great social network, and she leads a support group for other students that are struggling to adapt to college life. If you struggle with adapting to college life, know that you're not alone, and that reaching out for help can significantly improve your experience by giving you a support network and coping skills to navigate not only college life, but adult life. Thank you.